today. Okay. All right, well, namaste to all. And I will walk my tush back. So this reminds you to, when you get on the floor, this is a wonderful activity to switch your weight side to side on the floor, which is hard. And you can't do this on your bed because the mattress is too soft. So as I have said, today I'm gonna be on the mat, on the floor. I'm gonna show you many things that we can't do on a chair. Or some things we have done, some things you could modify, but I'm gonna show you what if, and I suggest that sometimes you get on your bed and you do some of these things, which will be great. Or on a sofa if you have room. Okay, so I'm gonna turn myself around, and this is the way I'm gonna be. You see my chair is here for later. So I'm gonna come down very, very slowly. My heels are on the floor. I'm coming down on my right elbow, left elbow. Wave to the people. Chin is on the chest. Right shoulder, left shoulder. Left arm out, right arm out. Left leg out, right leg out. So this is a classic pose in yoga called Savasana. And you'll start to breathe. Chin is, lift your head up, put it down a little higher on your skull. So you've made a double chin. Your chin is pointing forward. And your chin is very close to your chest. So palms are up, shoulders are back and down. Lift your torso up. Come down a little bit more on the shoulders. And so your shoulders are rounded back. Knees are soft, wiggle them. Wiggle the fingers, close your eyes. How are the eyelids today? Relax the eyelids. Jaws are apart. So molars are not touching, lips are gently closed. And we're breathing through our nose as best you can. Hopefully you can. How are your sinuses today? And we'll have the right hand, left hand to the belly, left thumb on the belly button, right hand on the sternum. Warm up the sternum a little bit. And relax the elbows. Keep the knees soft. And notice your lower back. So if your knees are up and you're on your heels a little bit in Savasana, your belly button is down and your lower back is more against the floor, or if you're on your bed, against the mattress. So just shake your head, no, no, no. Wiggle the toes, shake the feet a little bit. And we're going to breathe. Just our regular 3-part breath. So inhale to the count of 3. If you want to, think about your left hand is going to rise as the air fills your belly. So inhale. And exhale. So I'm going to move my foot over a little bit. Inhale again. And I hope you can see my belly rising, and exhale, 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 exhale. You could put something like a pillow on your belly for a little bit of weight. So then hopefully you can see the pillow go up, or a book, and then exhale or below. One more time, inhale, pillow goes up. And exhale. So take the pillow away. And what we'll do now, before we do anything else, we're going to do the 4, 7, 8 breathing. So we're going to inhale to the count of 4, hold the breath to the count of 7, and then exhale to the count of 8. I'll count with you, for you, the first breath, and then we'll do 2 more. You try and do it on your own, and a lot of you, I think, know how to do this. So we'll inhale to the count of 4. Belly rises, hold the breath. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale on your own. Hold the breath. And exhale to the count of 8. Last time. Inhale to the count of 4. Hold the breath. And exhale slowly. And just rest in Savasana. Roll your head side to side. Keep your knees soft. And we're going to bring the knees up, but we don't do it together. We do one at a time. So belly button way, way down in a pelvic tilt. Then lift up the right leg, put the right foot down, left knee up, left foot down. Okay, just feel what you're feeling. And keep your neck soft. Okay, so no, forget things. So we're going to, okay, so we're going to do the big X stretch. Okay, we didn't do that. So right heel out to the right, left heel out to the left. So the way you were in Savasana, we're just expanding it, and then the arms are in a big X. Remember, I know a lot of you do this a lot in the bed. Your chin is down. Shake your head, no, no, no. You're very low on your skull when you do that. Okay? We're going to take a breath and exhale. Really push out the heels. Reach with the hands. And relax. Just check anything if you're getting a little cramp like I just did. Take a breath and big, big X. Inhale, release. Oh, I'm getting some cramps. And one more time, big X. Aligning your whole body, aligning your spine. And right foot to the mat, left foot to the mat, or of course the bed or the sofa if you're out there doing that. Okay, so here we are. We're going to do arms are out, palms are down. gives you better support. We're going to take a breath and come into a big pelvic tilt. So belly button goes way, way down. You're exhaling. Inhale, just to neutral. And then belly button down. And neutral. And one more time, belly button down. And neutral. Okay, stamp out, wiggle, wiggle. Shake your head, no, no, no. Get yourself ready. We're going to do some windshield wipers. So, knees are going to the right, head looks left. Knees come up, head comes up. Nice big inhale, exhale, knees to the left, head to the right. Inhale up. And again, knees to the right, head to the left. Inhale up. And exhale down. And feel your body. That was a nice big twist. Good for a lot of organs, especially the kidneys. Very good. Just feel your body. So one thing I didn't say, if you're in your bed doing this, make sure that the covers are very tight to the head of the bed. Because as you do moving around, the sheets get all crumpled up, or take them down to the foot of the bed, just so that your heels don't crumple up the sheets and covers. Okay, so I'm going to bring the left heel to the left buttock, right heel toward the left buttock, just whatever feels good to you. And since I'm a little crampy, I'm going to keep my heels a little farther away. All right, feel your belly is pretty flat. Belly button is down. We're going to do some bridges. So left hand to the left hip on the floor, near the right hand near the right hip. Okay, so just go back and forth in a few pelvic tilts first. Okay, and you can of course fix your feet when we start doing this. So of course we can never do a bridge on a chair. Very hard. I tried. Okay, so palms are down, elbows are soft, insides of the elbows are facing the ribs. We're going to take a breath, chin is very close to the chest, and push on your feet, bring your hips up. This is a bridge, also very classic pose. Take a breath and slowly, one vertebra at a time, come down. And your belly button is toward the floor. Okay, just do that another time. Up. And stay. Inhale again. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Okay, snap out, especially if you're on a mat. Your feet might be a little sweaty at this point. Okay, now we're going to do what I call tricky coordination. So we're going to use the arms. The arms are going to go back and then down and then forward, but every other move of the bridge. So get yourself together, get yourself ready for more bridges. And I'll show you, you can do it with me if you like, I'll do one right now. So we're gonna come up with the hips, up with the arms going back behind the head, and that's with an inhale. And then exhale, only the hips go down, arms stay. Inhale, hips up, arms down. And then hips down with the exhale. Okay, we'll do two more. So inhale up, everything up. Exhale, hips down. Inhale, hips up, arms down. And exhale, hips down. So let's do it two more times and you are on your own. I'll start us together. So inhale, everything up. Now you're on your own. Okay, now we'll rest. So palms up and out to the sides a little bit. Knees down, feet together if you can do that. That's a butterfly pose. Flap your butterfly wings. And just rest and breathe. How are your eyelids? How are the jaws? Okay, so if you want to, stay in this position or else put your feet back to the floor. I'll stay in the butterfly position because I think you can see a little better. We're going to do the tapping is the kind word, pounding is a better word, with fists on the belly. So we're going to do about 40 of these. You start counting, just do your own, feel how that feels. Chin is down close to the chest. Okay, that was about 40. I wasn't really counting. Just feel what you're feeling. Feel a little bit of tingling. And now we're going to do very important belly massage with the third fingers are touching each other below your belly button. So kind of above the pubic bone, below the belly button. Just feel, you can do a little massage right there. Just feel how that feels. And we're going to go up on the right side, down on the left. You always go in that direction. You know, I'm constantly saying we have to do it, you know, the other side, the other way, counterclockwise. Okay, not this, because we're going in the direction of your intestines. Okay, so you can just lightly go around your belly button with your fingertips, just lightly, before we start the good massage. And this can really help your digestion. I've heard many testimonials how this helps. Okay, so have my right hand down, left hand, fingers on top, putting some pressure. Okay, you're just, of course, doing it as hard or soft as you like. And start to give some pressure and go around up on the right side. And down on the left. Inhale on the right, up. Exhale on the left, down. One more time, up. And down. And you do it 2 more times. I'm going to tell you that one time years ago, my mother had a colonoscopy and she had such terrible gas pains. She told me she was in New Jersey, I was in DC. She told me she thinks she has to call an ambulance to go to the hospital. And I said, Mother, try up on the right side, down on the left. She said, oh no, that won't help. And I said, just try it. And I hung up. And she called me back 5 minutes later that she had had some relief and it really did help. So let's go 2 more times. It's just, this is a really good thing. And if you have a baby that you're with and the baby has colic, do this to the baby. The baby will love it. And of course you go, just rest for a few seconds. You go on always on up the right side, down the left. All righty. So left foot, right foot. Just feel your body. All right. So we're going to do another classic pose called Happy Baby. And your belly button is down. You're in a nice big pelvic tilt. So the bottom of your tush is up when you are really down with your pelvic tilt. And then when you're up, your sitting bones and your glutes go down. Okay, so just feel that, feeling nice. And your belly gets tightened. So this is a lot of core work as well. All right, so I'm going to bring the left knee toward the chest, left foot up, nice angle, right knee, whichever knee, the other knee, and then the other foot. So here you are with your knees up, and we're just going to start to move the legs a little bit. And then we're going to grab the left big toe with the left hand with the fingers pointing to the center, right toes to big toe with the left. So my thumbs are together, okay? We're not doing this, although you could. We're doing this right now, okay? And start to roll on your back. You're massaging your lower back. Feels really great to me. And we're just happy baby. So picture a cute little baby saying goo goo or whatever. And the baby's having a great time because it feels good. And this loosens up all your joints, like so many joints. It's great for your hips, great for your arms, even your wrists are working, your knees. Okay, so let's turn the hands around the other way. Grab the toes the other way. Okay, start to do it a little bit more. Make circles, clockwise and counterclockwise with the heels, back and forth. Let's see if we can do the infinity, infinity sign with the heels, and then the figure eights. with the heels. Ooh, that's good. And right foot down, left foot down, arms out in a T. Butterfly if you like. I always like to rest my legs with the soles of the feet together. And think about that belly button being down. Shake your head, no, no, no. And just rest, breathe. All right, so right foot down, left foot down, belly button down, chin to the chest. All right, so we've done cross crawl many, many times in the chair. We've done it sitting, standing, and walking. We're going to do it here lying. So I'm going to make goalposts or cactus arms. And we're going to bring up the left knee and tap below the left knee on the thigh with the right hand. And when you go back to neutral, you inhale. So when you tap, you exhale, and we're alternating. And you can blow. You can make it more aerobic by going faster. It's also great for your lower back. Rest. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, shake the head. Chin is still very close to the chest. So we'll now do the elbows. So I'm not touching, I'm just going toward. But we're crossing the midline. Great for both sides of the brain. Okay. And actually, I'm walking up a little bit because I think that will be better. Can you see me? Oh, yes, there I go. Okay, good. All righty. So now we're going to go toward the ankle. So right hand to the left ankle. And since we're lying down like this, you can probably touch. Think about your breathing. And then elbow toward. So great for your abs. And we're not hurting the neck because we're not lifting the head. Okay, nice rest. Just rest yourself. Notice what you're noticing. We're doing different things that you might not have done at all, or you might not have done for a long time. All right, so now we are going to do something that I tried to do standing on the wall with the wall behind us. Very hard. But on the floor or on your bed, lying down prone, I think this is great. And this is really great for your hips. Of course, I didn't give you the warnings to, of course, listen to your inner teacher. If anything's bothering you, of course, you don't do it. Okay, so palms are down, arms are out, elbows are soft, out from the shoulders in a T. Right foot, left foot, knees are up, belly is down. So we're going to do what's called upside downs. We're going to start with the left so you can see. And the heel is down, the foot is flexed. Knee is soft though. Try to keep it soft. And this is one that really can mess up your sheets. You can get all tangled up in your sheets if you haven't, really straightened them out before. Okay, so take a breath and heel goes up,
knee goes down, heel goes down. And you can do it with your other leg down or foot on the mat. We're going to do 8 of these. So it's up, side, down, up, side, down, up, side, down, up, side, down. Rest. When I rest, I usually bring my palms up. When I'm working and I need the support, I put my palms down. Okay, feet up, you're on your heels, still on the same leg. We're gonna go side, up, down. So the knee goes out first, then up, then down. Out, up, down. Side, up, down, side, up, down. 4 more. And come into Savasana. Be as relaxed and restful as you can be. Because then we're going to go to the other side. So belly button down. Before you lift up your right foot, put down the right foot, left knee up, left foot down. I'm going to straighten my leg down. Of course, keep the knee soft. And so we're starting out in our pencil pose. Okay. And relax your left side. Because now it's going to be the right heel up, right knee down, right heel down. So up, side, down, up, side, down, up, side, down. Okay, so I'm not sure if that was 8, but it was something like 8. Feel your body, feel your belly, pelvic tilt. Okay, so now side, up, down. So knee goes to the side, up, down. 4. And rest. So if you want to do the whole series, it's 8 upside downs, 8 side up downs, then 4, and that's what we're going to do now with the left leg. We're going to do 4 upside downs. And then 4 side up downs. And rest for a second or 2, then 2. So upside down, upside down, side up down, side up down, upside down, side up down, and rest. Do what you need to do to rest. And then we're going to do 4, 2, 1 on the right side. Okay. So upside down, upside down. Side up, down. Upside down, side up, down, side up, down, upside down, side up, down, and rest. You might even think the word plus. Just feel your body. How are we doing with time? Okay. So it's great if you can do that whole series at once. It's very good for your hips. There's a lot of hip rotation. Flexibility, depending on how your hips are, of course. Okay, so right foot to the mat, left foot to the mat, belly button to the mat. So here we're going to do something we haven't done in this class. Maybe you've done it in your life. We're going to have a tantrum. And a primal scream. And maybe you'll laugh. And laughing, as you know, is very good exercise for your body. Very, very. Okay, so we're going to make gentle fists. Elbows are down. Start to pound the floor. And you could do this if you're in a chair. It's not the same. Belly button is down. Make sure you're pushing with your feet so your belly button is down. And then start to stamp with your feet. And when you are ready, and I'm going to scream bloody murder. Don't want anyone to come running thinking you're in distress. But you know your situation. Okay? So you're a kid and you are angry. Are you ready? Ah! Okay? Hands out, palms up, butterfly, legs if you like. Maybe your heart is pounding. I had to stop because my throat didn't want to yell anymore. And we could force the laughing, and that really is great for your body. Okay, so right foot to the mat, left foot to the mat, doesn't matter which one, but one at a time. All right, so we're still lying down. Chin is still close to the chest. Belly button is down. So another very classic pose in yoga is legs up the wall. So what we can do, I mean, you're going to do whatever you want to do right now. I'm going to bring my chair because I have my chair here, and I'm going to bring my chair over. If you're not like that, okay. So I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up very carefully, rolling to my left side, coming up, getting my equilibrium. And slowly getting up because this is my worst side for my little, fortunately, minor vertigo. Be careful. I'm very dizzy right now. Okay, so if you are watching TV, listening to music, whatever you might be doing, and you're on a sofa, you can bring yourself to the side, lie down on your back. Bring the feet up one at a time to a chair, or if you can get on the floor, bring your legs up like this to the sofa or chair. And you can continue, of course, listening to your music or TV or whatever you were doing, or just take a rest like this. And you have to be careful, of course, this is an inversion. And this is called half legs up the wall, because we have bent our knees and the calves are on the chair. Just rest for a few seconds. Feel how that is for you. Blood is going into your head. You have to be very careful. This I do not do headstands or handstands. So those are the, of course, very classic inversions, but I never did them even when I was younger. So here we are. And if you want to, I'm going to slide over so that I can get my tush very close to the furniture that I use as a wall. So I'm on my right side. I'm just going to rest here, get my equilibrium. This side is not a problem for me. So I'm bringing myself close to the wall. And if you want to do this, you sit with the one side against the wall. So here I have my right knee, my right hip is right against the wall. So then I can start to bring my right leg up, my right buttock is against the wall, figure out how to squirm around so that I am really, really close to the wall with my tush, but you don't have to be. As long as, if you want to do this, and it is a terrific pose, you can do it in your bed, as I said, legs up the footboard, if you like, or however you want to do it. It's a great thing to do actually before going to sleep. So it's very, very relaxing. And you can open your legs if you like. Put one foot down, the other foot down, however you want to have your legs. But it's a lovely, lovely pose, and a lot of people, palms down, a lot of people are very relaxed, gets them relaxed. And if you're really relaxed, maybe you want to put your palms up, as I do when I'm more relaxed. And we'll take a few more breaths. Just feel your body. How are you feeling? How are your ankles? Just feel your ankles, wiggle the toes. How are your knees? Keep everything soft. Hips, shoulders, neck. Sinuses. How open are your sinuses? Hopefully quite. So let's roll. If you're in this pose, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I'm rolling over to the right side, so I'm in fetal position on the right side. My head is down on the floor, on the mat. My chin is very close to my shoulder. I'm very comfortable in this position. So my left hand is above my right elbow on this side. So I'm gonna lift up my head, move my hand, use my left hand and my right elbow to come up, then right hand down, left hand down, looking out to sea, Little Mermaid. And I have the wall right here. So I'm able to, if I can't get up on my own, I have my wall right here, right foot, and I use knees. So I have taught you ways to get up without using knees, but that time I did use knees. All righty. How are you? I'm so anxious to hear. Fix your clothes if you want to. Get your chair. If you've been not using the chair against the wall. And we're going to sit down for a few minutes. So we're standing in front of the chair. Feel the chair with the back of your legs. Try to think which leg, when you do a plie in yoga here with me, think of which leg you typically will bring back. So I typically use my right, I'm going to use my left this time. So my left knee area and my foot is across, and I'm feeling the chair seat with my knee. Other foot, right foot for me right now is out for a plie, turning my torso, belly button forward, holding my balance pole, knees are soft, just bounce a little bit. And start to come down, find the chair, sit. As lightly and mindfully as you can. And we're sitting in the middle of the chair. We're not back against the back. I don't have my pillow, but I know where the middle of the chair is. And I have my toes beyond my knees, feeling my body. I'm feeling the soles of my feet. I'm not sure quite why, but I'm feeling them a little tingly. Wiggle fingers, wiggle your nose. Bring your chin over sternum, ears over shoulders as best you can right now. How are your eyelids? How are your jaws? Okay, so we'll start a little massage and start to just massage your forehead, left and right across your forehead, just lightly. And then down the nose, over to the cheeks. Just very lightly massage your cheeks. And up the temples. And go back to the forehead and a little more pressure. And you can actually use your fingertips to make circles. 3 in each direction, and then down the nose again, over to the cheeks. And you can push the skin around, not pulling,
Just nice massage. Cheekbones, over to the temples, up and down the temples. Take your index fingers to the sides of your nostrils and push. Make little circles while you're pushing. And you're breathing through your nose. And then just hold your fingers there. These are pressure points. You have a zillion pressure points in your body. But this will open up your sinuses, open up your nasal passages a little bit more. And let your fingers go down the sides of your mouth to your chin. And we're going to use your fingers and the thumbs to go up your jawline to your ears, then back down to the chin, up again. Give little pinches. And rest your hands, feel what you're feeling. Maybe some tingling at your jawline. And we'll start to massage the scalp. So use all your finger pads, top of your head, around the skull. And use your thumbs at the base of the skull, back and forth from the ears to the middle, but of course you're not going to touch. Hopefully you don't touch your spinal column. And then we'll massage around the ears. Make some circles if you like. And rest your hands. Feel your arms are tired. Fingers are tired. Maybe your wrists feel tired. And you're sitting up as straight and tall as you can. Look at yourself from one side or the other. How does that person look right now? We'll do the little tapping around, the massage around the eyes to try to disseminate the fluids that collect under your eyes. So we will use the ring fingers, which are the weakest fingers. And we're going to start to go up to the eyebrows and around, up and around 8 times, very lightly. You're not pushing skin at all, just on top of the skin. Rest for a few seconds. Feel the tingling, should be tingling. And I do feel that the fluids disperse a little bit when there's that tingling going on. Okay, so continuing with the ring fingers at the eyebrows, we go very lightly down the nose and flick toward the temples 8 times. Rest again, feel your face. Makes me smile. And we'll take our index fingers to the inside of the eyebrows, the bushiest part, and put some pressure. Another pressure point. And start to move, and you can move the skin and the muscles there. A few times, 6 or so in each direction. Feel what you're feeling as you breathe it. And let your fingers go down very lightly down your face. And put your right hand in your left at your lap. Close your eyes. And we'll have 1 minute or so of relaxation. Enjoy. Bring our heads down, eyes are closed. Rub your palms together, get some warmth. Cup your hands over your eyes, breathe. Gently open your eyes, very slowly, gingerly, so the light between the spaces of your fingers. And hands come down, your heads come up, head comes up, palms are together, thumbs at heart center. And we'll say namaste to each other. Spirit in me bows to the spirit of you. Look at your own palms, at your own heart. Feel the beating. And say namaste to yourself. Thank yourself for taking this time. Doing what you can do to stay strong, to stay balanced, to try to keep your mind working well. And as I say, I hope you're feeling better when you leave and when you came.